We have 3 perpetual awards that are given out at each graduation. It's my honor to present the first one. It's the Mabel Coulter Award. Mabel Coulter began what has become Linfield Christian School in 1936 with 5 students in a living room in Los Angeles with this conviction, and I quote, "A school was needed in Southern California where young people could receive a secular education of the highest standard under competent Christian teachers, and at the same time receive daily Bible instruction, a place where Christian ideals could be lived as well as taught," end quote. This was both an outrageous and courageous act of faith for 3 reasons. Number one, it was 1936, in the middle of the Great Depression with 25% of America out of work. That was not the time to start a private school. There was no money. There was no budget. At the same time, daily prayer and reading of the Bible were customary in the public schools. In fact, it was not until nearly 25 years later in the 1960s that the Bible and prayer were removed from the public school. So in 1936, some would argue that there was no need for private Christian education. But even if the economy was good, and even if a private Christian school was needed, it shouldn't have been founded by a woman. Women had just earned the right to vote 16 years earlier. And in a 1936 National Gallup poll, 82% of people agreed with this statement: a woman should not work and instead should be married to her husband if he is capable of supporting her. According to societal norms, Mabel Coulter should not have been starting a school, but instead trying to find a husband. Her idea of starting a school was outrageous. In fact, it is recorded that when she invited one particular person to act as a trustee, he refused, exclaiming, "Only a fool or a woman would undertake anything like that." Well, thank God for fools and for women like Mabel Coulter, who had the extraordinary conviction to listen, to dream, and to take action. In less than a decade, Coulter Academy was accredited by the University of California, established a home on the Westmoreland property, and enrolled 337 students. Improbable and wonderful. Coulter Academy moved to Temecula and became Linfield in the early 1970s. In 1976, the first Linfield Longhorn, not Lions at the time, the first Linfield Longhorn crossed the stage and graduated from our school. It was also the first year that this award, the Mabel Coulter Award, was given. The people at Linfield wanted to honor and celebrate the legacy of the Coulter Academy and pay tribute to the faith, the courage, and extraordinary life of Mabel Coulter. Today, this award is given to the student who embodies the best Christian influence within the student body during their senior year. That coupling, Christian influence, is reflected in the final sentence of Linfield's mission statement: in order that he or she may serve the Lord and the world through their character and leadership. So in a very real way, this student has lived out Linfield's mission statement this year as a senior, providing leadership and influence that is marked by godly Christian character. The 40th recipient of the Mabel Coulter Award is Nicholas Manning. Your sash is all. Come on. You're winning an award here. Okay. Nico, this recognition is given to you not because of something you have achieved, but because of who you are. It is not something you've earned through your effort, but rather is something that is recognized in you. It is an affirmation of your identity. It's not a trophy or a crown or a medal. You didn't win first place in a Christian talent show or earn the highest Christian GPA. This is a community of people, and it was selected by the faculty and staff, looking at you, at your life, your character, your kindness, your courage, the way you treat others, the manner in which you face hardship, your integrity in all things, your words, your actions, your impact, your remarkable generosity, your commitment to excellence, your resilience, and that community saying in agreement, We see Christ in you. You belong to him. He knows your name, and you bear his image. So though we are presenting Mabel Coulter Award to you, it is in recognition of Christ's presence in you. Congratulations, Nico. Linfield is better for having you here, and we trust that as you go forward on your new adventure, you will continue to live your faith out loud, daring greatly like Mabel Coulter, loving deeply like Mabel Coulter, and walking steadily with Christ. Congratulations.